stripped of the ball. 94-77, Middleton, bullet feed, corner, jumper, goes for Beasley!
The Milwaukee Bucks took Game 1 over the Indiana Pacers 109-94, but it is questionable at one point in the second half. They held a precarious 12-point lead heading into the fourth quarter, but that all changed when the Bucks leveraged Khris Middleton's shot-making to tip the scales back in their favor. The game of cat and mouse actually started earlier in the half when Milwaukee got Middleton involved from the left side of the court. With 6:30 remaining in the third quarter, Middleton starts this possession in the left corner with the ball on the right wing. Pat Bev receives a double ball screen before going into a dribble handoff with Middleton on the weak side wing. Notice how soft Siakam and Haliburton are playing, allowing Midi Middleton to walk right into a pull-up J. The Bucks come back to a similar action on the very next possession. Brook Lopez ghosts a screen for Pat Bev to serve as a conduit into weak side action with Middleton. The two Bucks veterans then go into a two-man game, with Lopez tossing the ball to Middleton before setting the ball screen. Again, the Pacers play a very passive defense, a tactic that will change in the fourth quarter. As Middleton turns a corner, he realizes he can get all the way to the hoop this time as Haliburton feigns any interest in playing actual defense. Middleton went to the bench shortly after that last clip, which brings us to the start of the fourth quarter and a Milwaukee lead that has been whittled down to 12. This is where the real game of cat and mouse begins, as both teams are going to make adjustment to this set. The Bucks pick up right where they left off, as Bobby Portis is simultaneously giving the interview and playing on the court. He fills the Lopez role as he ghosts a screen for Pat Bev and receives a pass at the top of the key. Middleton is once again starting in the left corner, this time with Pascal Siakam playing a lot more physical defense to disrupt his flow. As Beasley sets a down screen and Portis slips the second ball screen, the Pacers opt to switch this time. It doesn't work as Middleton dances with his new partner before splashing a pull-up three in his face. Yuck yuck! Hey, if it's working, might as well keep running it. The Bucks come right back to the same set as Portis receives the pass at the top of the key and turns to look for Middleton coming out of that same left corner. Siakam is able to disrupt the play this time by getting physical, but Portis, recognizing that, spins back to his right hand, drives down the middle of the lane, and finishes a tough shot at the rim plus the harm. The Bucks mix things up a couple of possessions later, but continue to run their offense through Middleton. Notice how physical Siakam is getting with Middleton by this point, bumping him on every step to disrupt the timing and positioning of the Bucks offense. Middleton comes off a little down screen from BP before receiving the pass. He recognizes his physicality and uses it against Siakam, drawing the shooting foul for 2 easy points at the free throw line and keeping the Bucks' offensive train running. These last two clips are the direct results of Middleton getting hot and the Pacers tilting their defensive attention toward him. They're able to get some open looks for teammates to knock down timely threes, reignite the crowd, and put this game out of reach for good. It was a great opening game of the series, and look for the Bucks to come back to the second side action for Middleton in Game 2.